Oh yeah. She's a pea super this morning here at Wellington. Very thick fog. Well, that's Wellington. There's not a lot of it, but it's a nice little place. We'll get a bit of a giddy up here and get moving. We'll maintain our 6 knot speed limit. It's actually the river's open limit, but my limit is 6 knots. If I keep it nice and consistent, we'll be able to get a good read on the fuel burn. There goes the jet ski. Murray Bridge. 48-hour free camp. I don't like the way I'm sitting up against that bank, but it's what everybody else is doing, so yep, we're going to get a wind change from the other direction. It's going to come from the front of the boat a bit later on, so we'll just sit there and we'll see what happens. Need some longer ropes, and it looks like there's free power too. I'll have to investigate that. Murray Bridge. It's the third day of the trip. Wouldn't recommend staying here. I tied up to the free mooring there on the river side, on the riverbank there, and yeah, it's a pretty busy park and boats coming past all the time, and you're rocking and smashed against the bank. And there was a bit of a fight in the park last night at about 10:30. Yeah, and a fair walk, a 2k walk for some 20 litres of fuel this morning. That gives me 60 litres in here at Murray Bridge. I bought 40 with me. And there's the mighty Murray Princess. Huge boat. I've seen it in videos, but when you're sitting next to it, it's massive. You can get an idea with the bloke walking down the side there how big it is. We're off up to Mannum today. I'll probably camp there, we'll see how we go. Probably need to get some more fuel there too. Yeah. We'll try and not stay here next time. Was a bit of a car show on yesterday afternoon, but so got to see some nice cars, which is good. And there's a big wakeboard competition going on just right where I was parked, up by that far houseboat. I'm not sure you can see it. Yeah, wakeboat competition. So you don't want to be stuck. You don't want to be sitting there today. That's for sure. Let's get up the river. Is this the most munted tomato you've ever seen? Focus.
Well, then is the any such thing as like a finished wooden boat? So like they always need
every boat, everything. Smallest metal, every boat needs work. You've got yours. Not none of them quite have it. Well, this makes rockets.
Good morning. Day 4. We're at Mannum Waters. Mannum Waters Marina. Quite a big place. There's lots of boats and go all the way down there. Big flash houses. We're here getting fuel. So you've got to download the app, give your bank card details, blah blah blah, sign in, put the facility number in, and then you can take your fuel. It's all done off the phone. You don't touch any of that. And the price, $2.45 a litre for 95 unleaded. I only normally use 91 in the boat, but so we've just spent $266. I put 50 litres in the boat, 40 litres up front, another 15 litres in jerry cans in the back. So we should have enough fuel to get a fair way now. Yeah. And I've got a leak. I've got a hydraulic leak again. Motherfucker. Oh. Yeah. Now we get back on the river. Get out of here. We're going to get a bit of rain later on. It shouldn't bother us too much. But yeah, lots of houseboats in here. All sorts, shapes and sizes. That's Manham. Manham Ferry over there. 2 Manham ferries. There's boatyard there. Shag just popped up. Yeah. Goodbye Manham. Bow Hill. Reckon we can fix her up. She's sort of half floating. The first of the cliffs. First of the real big cliffs. And we've just passed the 176 marker. So we're 176 kilometres from Murray Mouth. And they're pretty impressive, them cliffs. I can imagine with the setting sun, the light would be pretty fantastic. Bow Hill General Store. Beer on tap, liquor store, fuel, $1.95, and that's about all there is here. I just got a hot dog with a lot, looks pretty good, and not a bad little stop. Got a little general store, obviously, got a few bits and pieces in there. Yeah, good little spot. But we're going to keep moving today. Get a bit further up the river here. While it's hot, we might as well be moving. Etna Landing, Walker Flat. We're tied up to the bank. There's some toilets and a dump point just up the river here. Down the river I should say. And we got a bit of rain. They were forecasting more than what we've had. It's just been drizzly sort of shit really. Hasn't really registered. Actually 1.5 mils. So yeah. I think that makes it's 208, so we'll call that 200k from Goolwa in 4 days, which is about what I wanted to do, 50k's a day. Although today was a bit longer because I had a short day yesterday. I've just popped the cover, everything seems fine. I did notice a bit of temperature creeping up a little bit, but it was 37 degrees or something back in the cutting back down there, and there was no breeze, so nothing to be too concerned about, I don't think. I am possibly going to just tighten that alternator belt because in the mornings when I start up, the batteries are pretty low. Well, the house battery is, So the alternator cops a bit of a flogging for the first hour or so. So I'll just nip that belt up a little bit. Oil pressure gauge signal seems a bit weak. It's only 2 psi, 20 psi at a 1500 rpm. I think it should be a little bit more than that, and I've just checked the wire on the sender unit, oil sender unit down there, and it's a bit loose. There's something funky going on there, so we'll address all that in the morning. We might have a lay day tomorrow, depending on what this weather does, because this is a pretty good spot. In the meantime, I'm going to crack a beer, watch a bit of YouTube. Harper's shed, he's rebuilding a fiberglass boat, and then yeah, we'll relax for the evening. I'll get some bookwork done. Try and like to get on top of the bookwork every day, although I didn't get much done yesterday. So yeah, just the fuel consumption and the kilometres and whatnot and how you going. So all good. Pretty quiet spot, there's no one here. There's a couple of 4-wheel drives just up here, caravan, and there's another 4-wheel drive just, oh yeah, 50 metres up I suppose. So got the place to myself, and I've got a picnic table up there as well. This might do for a day or so, or for today and tonight anyway, and we'll see what happens in the morning. See what I can find on the map. I wanted to get here because I've been here on the bike. I've camped here. I might not have camped here. I came and had lunch here one day. So I knew the campground, I knew the bank terrain and stuff, so and the direction of wind as well. That was the determining factor. That southwest westerly is supposed to, it's quite more of a southerly really. That could get a bit blustery tonight. It's supposed to be a bit more than what it is now, but we're all good. So I just nosed the boat up very, very gently onto the beach here, not knowing whether it's rock or whatever. It was pretty good. It just nudged up nicely, and I give her a few herbs just so she'd sit there. Then I got out and tied a rope up. One bonus, that yellow rope there was tied up to the reeds already. So I've got 3 ropes on, 2 one side from the windward side and 1 over the other side to a root on the bank there. I think we'll hold. I might just chuck the anchor out. Oh, it can't be. No, it should be right. We're tied up to that big tree. Unless the tree falls over, well, if that's the case, we're going to be squashed. So, hope it doesn't drop any big branches on me. Anyway, that's the way it is. We could probably let a bit of rope out and squeeze up on that bank there, I reckon, but and there's no ski boats. You beauty. No ski boats, so no wake. It is Sunday afternoon, 4:30, 4:45 Sunday afternoon, so I'm not expecting any visitors. All good. Done well, girl. Done well. Good morning. Walker Flat. Had a low day here yesterday. Had a couple of 12-volt issues had to deal with. A couple of little things. And just had a bit of a rest day. cracked a beer pretty early. Got some fuel from the general store, which is right next to the ferry, and $1.90 a litre, 91 octane. Yeah, good little general store. It was over here, but now it's actually at the ferry terminal. So you nice grassy bank and that there, you can pull up and tie up and go up the shop. It's, yeah, great little setup. And this is my little Eden that I've been here for a couple of days, as I say. We've got a beautiful morning. We're going to go as far as we can today. I think we're going to do about 60k. Try and get up to Blanchetown, I think. Can't quite remember. Well, I just got out of bed. I just seen the Proud Mary coming past, so I thought I'd get the drone up and have a shot because I haven't flown it. So beautiful still morning, so all good. Boat's ready to rock. Had a good night's sleep, really good night's sleep. Full of fuel. At this point here, I realise I've left my card behind. I tried to pay for fuel at the Walker Flat store. Card wasn't in the wallet. I thought it a bit strange, and I've got my card on my phone as well, so I paid with it by my phone. Then went back to the boat and pulled the boat apart. I couldn't find it. Then I get thinking, where was the last time I used it? And guess what? Mannum Waters Marina. I had the card out with me to do the fuel. Worked out you had to use your phone, put the card down on the fire extinguisher box, and God knows where it is now. I looked back through the film, took some footage there just before I left explaining how much fuel and whatnot, and sure enough, there it is, sitting on the fire extinguisher box. I've tried ringing the marina, I've tried emailing the marina. I've had no response. So, it's no real big deal. I've got cash on me. I've still got my phone on the card, but it means I can't cancel the card because I can't get another one. And the only NAB bank in the Riverland is in Renmark. We'll have to deal with it then. So I've transferred all the money out of my account into another one. And we'll just leave that like that until we get to Renmark. I've left $100 in the account, so if someone uses that card, I'll know. But here's hoping. Nil Dotty. Here we are back at the lock. Been up the pub. A few beers, actually a few hard lemon on tap. Not too bad. Happy hour, $9 a pint. And I had a feed of garlic prawns for $26. And I think the cook must have thought I was surrounded by vampires or something, because garlic prawns. More garlic than prawn. She's pretty rich. I'm going to be sweating it out tomorrow. But I was just walking back past the lock, and I'm seeing all these pelicans down here, and they're all just doing their thing, fishing or whatever they're doing. And I was thinking, well, you know, they're there every day. Do they know each other? Is Bob saying to Barry, "Oh, the fishing shit today. I'm starving." And then Barry's saying to Gary, "Yeah, no, I've done it right. I'm full. This is all good, yeah." And then Michael's over there saying, "Geez, I like that new girl over there. She's all right. What's her name?" And Ian's saying, No, keep your eyes off. That's my missus, mate. You just keep fishing. Don't worry about my missus. I just wonder. It's crazy. And I've had a couple of beers. Or ciders, or whatever they're called. Anyway, I just wonder what sort of social things happening. I'll leave you with that thought. G'day, people. It's a very nice afternoon here at Blanchetown. Done a 7-hour run today from Walker Flat, and we're camped up here at the houseboat friendly dock. which isn't really, but. And we got the Proud Mary just coming out of the lock here. Nice little spot here. Boat ramp and barbecue and toilets. I've had it here all by myself this afternoon. So far, if a houseboat turns up, there's not much room because I've got it all. But I'm sure we can organise something. I can go around to those poles over there. They're a bit better than these ones. And they stick out from that rock wall a little bit more than what these ones do too. So I can always shift around there if someone comes. Whatever. Our next stop is Morgan. I've stayed there too, so I know the lay of the land there. Pretty sure I can get a pretty much the same thing as this. The public jetty, or whatever you want to call it. Proud Mary's just coming out of the lock here now. She's very slow, but she's a big girl, very girthy. We passed her this morning down at Swan Reach. Anyway, that's where we'll close this video out. It's good to be back filming. It's been a bit slow getting into it, but I hope you like it. Thanks for watching, and we'll keep going up this river until we run out of water. Cheers. Look at that big girl just moving sideways. That's amazing. Such a big boat. Oh, it's not the Proud Mary, it's the Murray Princess. Different one. Thought the tenders looked different.